And coming up next, a heavy between Jon Jones and Francis Ngannou. All right, here's the heavyweight contender, Francis Ngannou. Of course, he has challenged for UFC gold. He learned a lot in that fight against Stipe Miocic, but for my money, this is the biggest power threat, punch for punch, in the UFC today.
It's unbelievable the amount of power that Francis Ngannou possesses. But as you said, he learned in the Miocic fight, because how could he not be learning? He's only been fighting for about 5-6 years. So this guy is truly a blank canvas. Every day, he's getting better and better and better. And he's one of the guys that you can see that before long, he will be wearing the UFC heavyweight title.
And he has certainly given back to his native Cameroon, founded the Francis Ngannou Foundation. They have opened a gym over there. And that effort continues in earnest here tonight. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas, knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Both fighters are 33. Ngannou weighed in at 250 pounds. Jones will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, presenting the challenger, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand here.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Nice punch there by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh!
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that dude. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Jones gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Lands flush with that right hand. All right, so Francis Ngannou pretty patient here early on and leaning on his jab.
He's hurt bad.
Ngannou gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that. Wow.
Getting tighter. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 35 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones.
Straight punch land.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, Hill engaging a single collar tie. Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to that type of round.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up with him. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Man, he's timed his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Big knee lands there. Oh, straight right.
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very, very explosive.
20 seconds to go in round one.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Just missed with the left there.
It's a good right hand right there.
Yeah, a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
All right, 5 minutes in the can. Here we go now with the start of round 2. Jon Jones and Francis Ngannou. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Jones. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jabbing is working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish the fight.
Back and forth we go! Liver kick. On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
So we call on the fight stats here, DC. 62 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. Well, dipping just below 50% in terms of the connection rate, landing with 49% accuracy tonight thus far against Francis Ngannou. And they separate. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Good punch.
Ngannou's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Just missing on the high kick there. Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Jones gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Right punches there. Just misses there with the left. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
All right, single collar tie now. Lands the right hand.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, bottom fighter here. See if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Keeps it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jones.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Side control now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that does...
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So there's that takedown defense on full display yet again. It's held up for him.
He does a fantastic job of squaring up his hips, getting his legs back, and understanding not to allow his opponent to get going on his takedown finisher. Big kick.
Punches blocked. And they separate. 10 seconds to go in the round. Straight right hand now, just misses. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Effective punch there by the Predator, Francis Ngannou. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Did it on the inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that time clinch. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
The numbers 91 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jr.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotated outside. This dude's going for a ride.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Ngannou's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Ngannou gets caught with that punch.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Double leg takedown is true. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Oh, collar tie. Oh. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for losses. He's out!
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliot has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
So how about this? We have a new UFC heavyweight champion of the world. I think that guy